Hey Adirondack Club family, it's Colin bringing you this week's Coach's Corner. This week we're going to talk about the 4 pillars of sports performance. Okay, the first one is tactical, right? You've got to know the tactical, how to play the game. If you want to excel at the sport and maybe play at the next level, you need to understand the X's and O's and how to move in space based on your sport. Then there's the technical, so can you kick? Can you throw? So we want to be technically proficient at our skills. That's dribbling, cradling, whatever that sport might be. You need to be solid there, okay? Then we have our physical, right? That's a huge area that is often overlooked for athletes when it comes to strength training, right? Power training, conditioning, just developing their physique so that they can maybe withstand the rigors or outperform the athlete who has the same tactical and technical knowledge and skills as you do. All right. Nutrition is another one that just is in that, we'll call it physical, that people and our athletes tend to overlook. They don't eat breakfast. They don't eat before they train. They eat very little protein throughout the day. They maybe eat dinner, a large portion of dinner, and then they snack throughout the day, but it's not purposeful. You know, elite athletes are purposeful about every action that they do when it comes to their technical performance, tactical performance, and physical. Okay, so they don't leave their nutrition up to chance. Nutrition is one of the few things in physical training are the 2 things that you have the most control of when it comes to playing time, right? You can get better at those things and really elevate your game. And lastly is mental. We've seen a lot of great athletes come and go. I've worked on with a lot of great teams and teams that weren't so good. And a lot of times the star players could only go as far as their brain allowed them. The positive self-talk or negative self-talk, the belief that they can, right? A lot of that is so important. And the best athletes I've worked with, they visualize a lot of what they do. They put themselves they visualize themselves in good situations and working out of bad situations, all right? So that is a huge component of what you're doing, is those bottom 2. And the bottom 2, physical and the mental, are the 2 often overlooked for the shiny objects of learning a new stick skill or something like that. So if you got the first 2 buckets full, your technical and tactical, and you haven't spent any time on the physical or the mental, now is the time. Do not wait. These are things that you're going to be looking down in a couple years and that you finally do and look back, you're like, wow, I'd be much farther along if I worked a little bit more on my strength training or started eating a snack regularly before practice and started developing my pre-game food routine. And then on the mental side, my pre-game mental routine. What type of visualizations am I doing? So these are all things. There's plenty of content out there. We can help with you as well. So if you've got any questions about the 4 pillars and helping your athlete succeed, reach out to us. We'd love to help. You can shoot me an email or take a look at the caption on exactly how to reach out to you. So we'll see you around the turf.